Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me, Keisha.
I'm Susan.
Oh, sorry. I'm Shannon. I had to take a sip of my wine.
She was taking a sip. Just gonna have regular girl talk like we do. Like normally, like we were just talking about this text message I received from an old boyfriend who treated me like ish and now begging to get me back. How would you guys handle that?
Yeah, I would let him know what he missed. And I would let him know it's not easy. You effed up. Oh, can we say that?
Okay. I just want to be like,
I'm over it.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to like hurt somebody the way they hurt me. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that.
But I feel like sometimes we give people second chances and then they end up screwing up again. And then you realize, why did I even give you a chance in the first place? Sometimes it's just best to just leave the past.
Yeah, because like since we broke up, I'm being honest, I've been having a great time. I've been having a great life doing me.
If you're enjoying yourself where you are now, then why go back? He's supposed to meet you where you are now.
Right.
That's the way I look at it.
Bye, boo.
There you go.
Bye, Felicia.
I mean, we've all been there.
Bye, Felicia. Just because somebody is not right for you, it doesn't mean you won't miss like the happy times, but I think you can't like sugarcoat it because nothing's happy all the time.
No,
and I think when people are supposed to be together, they'll be together.
It's meant to be, it'll be.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta go through a few frogs to get to your friends. You gotta go through a few mutants.
A lot of
frogs and mutants.
And I'm scared death for frogs.
Ditto.
Do you think that and I'm just talking about your last relationship that was long-term, that was serious. Do you think that it has any effect on you today?
The way I try to look at it now is I just try to take what I've gotten from it and learn from it. So that's my way. So I guess in a way I am affected by it, but not in like necessarily a negative way. I think it's important to do like when a relationship ends with someone, to kind of have a debrief moment where you reevaluate not only the relationship but yourself and what may have caused the breakup, or what the pattern that you may have of the type of people that you attract, and sort of take time to like figure that out. So I think every relationship you go through, you should try to learn something from it. There were some good times and there's some bad times. Obviously you love that person at one point and you had a good, you enjoyed their company. So I don't think you necessarily should try to be bitter about it. I mean, it's easier said than done. I think you should just try to take that as a lesson, take what you can from it, and learn from it. Try to better yourself for the next person, and take time for yourself. It's important to kind of like reflect. I think reflection is good. Some people are here for a season and they're here to teach you something.
Too, as human beings, we're like always kind of hardwired to focus on what's negative. And I just think you just made like a great point. Because like, no relationship is all negative. If it was all negative, you had no business being in it that long.
Yeah.
So, and I think when relationships end, we're so quick to focus on even what ended it, and we forget like all the times that were good. That's why I don't even I have one ex-boyfriend that I can say that I probably would never be friends with. Like, I don't even know if I would ever speak to him if I saw him somewhere. And it's just because he threatened to kill me and my son. And it's just like, what did my son do to you?
Yeah, a lot of times people get out of relationships.
Yeah, and that's just too much. Right.
That they can't even look back. Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of you guys on that. And I think a lot of times when people get out of relationships, they look at, like you said, the negative, but they don't even reflect on themselves and say, what did I do through this time? What was I doing during this time? Or even look at yourself. Like you said, when you were saying, people you attract, maybe it's what we attract. Maybe it's the vibes that we're sending off. We're attracted to people like that. So I think people need to kind of be by themselves for a while and kind of learn themselves.
Right.
No, I agree. I think that's important.
And I think it's important too, like especially for like you and I, but even for you. But like at this point in your life, like speak what you really want. You know, really speak it, mean it, own what you really want in your next relationship, and don't settle for anything less. I think a lot of times, especially once you get to be at a certain point in your life and you just feel like you want companionship. So you're just going to take whatever companion you can get. Very true. I would never ever do that. I don't want you to do that. I certainly don't want her to do that or her. You know, get what you want. And if it's not what you really want, then maybe that's not what God has for you.
Yeah, that's very true. Don't try to get no rebound relationship.
So let's talk about something else. Why do I like wine so much?
Oh my God, I love wine.
Because it makes you forget about your problems and it's so good.
You may not want to say that.
Yeah, I don't think that's why.
It's just amazing to me how many wines are out there in the world.
Yeah. Well, I give my props up to the Sangria.
But this is really good.
I was at Carly C's today. I don't like when you walk into the one that's close to us, and the first thing you do when you walk in and you go inside is you have to go through the produce section. So you're going through the freezing cold.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't like that.
That is weird.
It
strange.
might work now for like the summer, but when it's cold outside, you can be in there freezing. I ain't about that's just,
but just get in and get out, just like a relationship.
I was just amazed at how many wines there are out there.
I mean, like me, Sangria,
you do.
I'm faithful to them, and they probably have got a lot of money behind me.
Yes,
and they're probably doing daggone good now.
Yeah.
Because the last
and they owe you.
You guys,
you put them on the map.
I have.
You really did. I feel like I don't think anybody buys this. Like I feel like every store I go to, it's just. Yeah, and they had on sale today.
They did? Oh, well, maybe
I like Barefoot crisp white too.
Do you? I like the red wines.
But
like
this is just a sweet red. And I really like
that's actually good too.
Because it's not overly sweet. You know?
It's not. And it's not too dry.
Yeah, it's not too dry. But I like dry wines. I like it.
I don't like dry. I don't like dry.
It's got to have something.
You like the fruitier ones.
I wouldn't say this is more fruity. I would say it's because a lot of people say it's not. It's bitter. What do you guys don't even like it?
I do not like it.
See, a lot of people like, but it's not. It's not really sweet.
Oh.
And I don't like Moscato. I don't like
Moscato.
I don't like Moscato.
Moscato's, you know, it just
it's like drinking sugar.
It's like a dessert wine.
Yeah,
it is. I think it is. But this one, I think pairs with. Look, you like steak because I like steak. This is great with steak.
Yeah, certain wines
Any red
wine.
Steak. Yeah, it's so good with a good steak. Is it okay to be like okay? I like being single. People always think that by the time you're 30. You're supposed to have a husband.
No.
And I don't necessarily think that.
Some people, it's what goes for you. Some people find the love of their life at 25, 20. Some people find it at 40. It doesn't matter. Who said that at 30 you had to have the love of your life? Who says at 20 you're going to have the job of your dreams? You don't know. We're still learning.
Yeah, we're still learning.
My friend made a good point, and I asked her, is this living your best life? Yes.
I am living my best life.
She's living her best life, and this is living your best life, and you're exploring your options.
I think you limit yourself when you put those kind of expectations on your life. You know, what's going to happen tomorrow, I have no idea. What I do know is you have to enjoy your life exactly where you are.
I agree.
Find ways to. So even if you're single and you're not happy being single, don't focus on that.
Yeah.
Go find something that does make you
happy. Find a hobby. I mean, you know, there's lots of things that you can do. But yeah, I hear that, but I don't think that being single at any age.
Right.
I feel like you should live your life, have fun. Don't think about, like you said, those expectations that people have.
Right.
And the right person will come. But in the meantime, you know, that is a chance for you to really focus on yourself. Get to know you. Join something. Join a cause. Yeah. You know, start a YouTube channel. Whatever you want to do and have fun. And just don't stress about it. It's okay.
Because there's not a time on anything.
Yeah. And to me, I feel like when you are like, well, I have to get married and I have to have kids. And if that's not something you really want and you're doing it because that's what society expects you to do,
you're going to be unhappy.
I feel like that's a good way to find yourself unhappy.
Yeah. Screw society's expectations of how
do you.
And you know what's incredible in this time and age? It's just, this is to me, and I don't want to offend any men out there, but to me, this is like the time for women.
It is.
It is such a great time for us as women
to show our cause, show what we're made of.
Exactly. Like you see so many women in politics.
Oh my God.
So many women with their own businesses. I mean, just so much that's happening, and we're standing up for ourselves with things that we don't feel are right. And I think it's important. Gender, equal pay in the workplace, you know, gender equality in general. I think this is the year of the woman. So even that is just inspiring, that you don't have to necessarily be with someone right away. If you found the love of your life,
that's
good for you, girl.
That's
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy,
that's
but
great.
don't stop being you in the process.
Bless you.
It was.
That was so loud, wasn't it, y'all?
It was. Sorry, guys. It was just, you know how it's just itching in your nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't stop being you in the process of enjoying life. Every day is a different page.
Mm-hmm. Which is exciting.
It is, because I don't know what tomorrow's page is going to be like.
Yeah.
I just know after we finish with you guys, we're going to go eat some Mexican.
Yes.
And we're going to have some margaritas.
Yes. Do y'all like margaritas?
I love
Comment down below, let us know.
Yeah, comment down below and let us know what your favorite choice of drink is. And if you don't drink alcohol,
that's
it's totally fine.
That's right.
We're not here to try to, you know.
I like Pepsi too.
Yeah, I like sweet tea.
I like water with
from the
lemon.
South.
Yeah.
Water with lemon is important though.
It is.
You gotta drink lots of water, guys.
Yeah.
It's
That's
important.
what
You
keeps
want
your
to drink
skin
lots.
clear.
It really does. It's really, you gotta take care of yourself. By the way, did anybody watch that Beyonce?
I started it and then it was like, oh my God, come on, get to something
Yeah.
exciting.
Oh my God. Was it that bad?
Yeah, to me it was. But I love her music and I
love
listen to Beyonce. But I'm not like a super fan.
I'm not like a,
you know what I mean?
But I appreciate her.
Yeah.
I think that she's phenomenal what she's done and how she's built this empire. But she's always very like secretive. So even when she does documentaries, you don't get nothing really.
Well, yeah, you're
but
right.
her Coachella performance was really great. Like the whole performance she did was awesome.
Well, if you give a documentary, what's the purpose of that if you're not going to get deep?
I think it's just to show you behind the scenes. And to be honest,
it's
to be
not really
fair,
a documentary.
I didn't watch the whole thing, so I can't. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Comment down below if you watched the documentary. If you feel like we should watch it.
I think she's
was
a beautiful woman. I
She
think she's
is.
come a long way, and
she's
she's got
beautiful.
some great talent.
Yeah, she's incredibly talented.
My hat goes off.
Another incredibly talented person is Michael Jackson. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, he is.
We watched that Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh my God.
That was good.
You know, I never knew how fine he was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was fine back in the day.
Hubbard. Like he was. But what I don't appreciate is when he went through what he went through.
Nobody was there for
his
him.
fans
and record company
sort of just like
kicked him to the curb.
Yeah.
But you got to realize during the time he came on, though, Shannon, it was during that 80s time, and he has so much competition.
I know, but it's like.
But you're right. Loyalty didn't mean anything. It was all about the dollar.
It's still like that though.
It is
in the industry. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the industry,
I mean,
but it
you
just
fall
seems
off
like
for 30 days, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna.
Like I look at some of the artists that I even used to listen to, and I'm like, they're not even like they're getting like. People call them lame, and I'm like, but y'all were listening to their music not too long ago.
Yeah, but when
group that sings about tater tots, mailbox,
and they made
sidewalk.
When you were growing up through the 90s, you had Backstreet Boys, you had
Brandy.
Brandy.
Oh,
See, and
I love you, Brandy.
I do too.
I mean, you're probably never gonna watch this video, but I love you.
And think about it. All that time, everybody if you stopped to have a family, you got replaced.
You did.
Because time was just, it was just going on. It was just going on.
If
you didn't set a foundation at the beginning. Yeah. Now, Teddy did set one, but his career went so fast. Remember, he even said it. It was happening. Michael Jackson's, and I'm bringing up him because his started from a young kid. Mm-hmm. So he went from the Jackson 5s to Michael Jackson. So he's been in there for a while. Yeah. If you don't set a foundation at the beginning, then you will get... But even though Teddy Pendergrass, and we'll say Luther, and we'll say all the old schools like Anita Baker and Mariah Carey and all them, even though they're not making music now, but when we hear their music, we're like, wow, it still rings a bell.
Because I was listening to Teddy.
I mean, they just...
It's funny because before we watched that video, I had not heard like his music in so long.
I know.
And then when they start playing in the video,
and
I started picking up my phone, like downloading different. I'm like, oh my! And I literally listened to him all the way driving. For those of you who don't know, I live in Charlotte, and I drove to Raleigh, and it's kind of like a 2.5 hour drive. And
you listen to Teddy.
I listen to Teddy
But
the
that's
whole
what I'm
way.
saying. When you have a foundation, those people have set the foundation. We haven't forgot about them because when their music or their name comes up, it rings a bell. I mean, if we hear Anita Baker, wow, we think about her whole album. Thank you. When we hear about Brandy, we think about her whole album. When we hear about Luther, of course, you know, we think about his whole album.
But I think the difference is with those people, like they still have like contracts and they still make albums, and they may not be as popular as they were.
But they set a good foundation when they.
But Teddy had set the foundation too. The thing is, though, when he got sick and he was so injured that he could not perform anymore, he did not get the support. Not from people who were profiting off of him for years.
Which is so sad. So sad.
I mean, even Toni Braxton, I think she is
she's great.
Awesome person.
She's
but you got to realize these people have set the foundation. Even Whitney Houston and
I love Whitney.
You know, God bless her. So she is her songs playing now still gets everybody up there and up.
Oh, we went to see an orchestra.
Oh my God,
playing her music, and it was amazing.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
And the singer.
She
was
good. Even though we know that wasn't Whitney Houston, but Whitney Houston's songs just are so powerful.
They are. Oh, absolutely.
She really, I was a little skeptical, like, who's going to sing Whitney?
Yeah, but
you
she,
know, yeah.
And we're not saying she was a good singer, but she wasn't Whitney, but Whitney, it was like we heard Whitney again.
I think she was a good tribute to Whitney.
She was.
She really
we heard
was.
Whitney.
She was super engaging with the audience. The orchestra was incredible.
That was beautiful. Even though our feet were hurting, it was still beautiful.
Men will never understand.
No,
like,
you
we
go through so
through
pain. You go through so much pain to look nice.
You really do.
And I went through pain that day.
Those shoes
for Whitney.
In the elevator, and the lady's like, "How do you girls wear those high heel shoes?" And I'm like, "We're dying."
I know.
The overall concert was worth it.
Oh yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It was
and
good.
I just love supporting.
I think they did one with Michael Jackson
did,
last year. I hate that I missed that. Oh my
goodness.
God.
That would have been
But
nice
I will try to support any of that in the near future.
My first time at an orchestra, and
oh my God, they did
I really loved it. Shout out to Bruce.
Shout out to Bruce for showing, for letting me know about
Bruce.
I actually call him Bruce. That's funny. Shout out Bruce. Has anyone seen an opera before?
Oh my God.
You know, we went to an opera. Was it a year ago?
A year ago.
It was Cold Mountain. If
it was beautiful.
That movie is a great
Cold
movie.
Mountain is a great movie.
But you can only deal with somebody singing at a high tone. But so long.
It's a cool experience if you've never got a chance to experience it. And I think
you need to experience that if you have.
But you after what, like an hour?
Excuse me, 30 minutes.
This opera was in English?
It was an English opera, and it was
nice.
It was nice, but it got to a point where it was like Snoozeville. And no disrespect to any opera singers out there. I'm not trying to.
But after seeing a play and trying to dissect both of them, you really just want to enjoy the play.
You saw Cold Mountain the play?
Oh, it was a play, but it was an opera. It was beautiful.
It was an opera. It was great. The production was great.
Oh my God.
Everything was perfect.
It was.
But I think if you go to opera, just, get lots of adequate sleep. No disrespect to any opera singers, because I think what you guys do are phenomenal.
You are amazing.
To be able to do that is just incredible. And I'll still go see another one just because.
And you know what? I will go see opera. That was a beautiful experience I had never experienced before.
But if I had to choose between an opera, a musical, ballet, or orchestra.
Orchestra.
I think I would choose a musical.
I would choose.
I love Broadway.
Orchestra.
I want to see Chicago.
Orchestra kind of makes
is beautiful.
It makes me wish I could play the violin.
Oh my God.
My sister plays the flute.
There's this song, because I like salsa dancing, and it's by goodness gracious, Hector. I can't think of his last name, but the name of the song is El Cantante, which in English is the singer. And every time I hear it, I just want to learn how to play the violin. Hector Lavoe, that's his name.
Metallica, the band. I think the band's Metallica.
I like Metallica.
But it's Nothing Else Matters. But it's some violin artist.
Oh my!
It sounds
yes.
so. I'll if I can find it, I'll link it down below. It was
Anybody
good.
who plays the saxophone. Oh my God, that is.
Yeah.
Kenny G, if you're looking at this.
Hey, Kenny G.
Hey, Kenny.
No, he is
Come
great.
to my house and play for me
Kenny G
anytime.
he can
Oh,
play
he
that.
can blow. He
Good
really
gracious.
can.
What does it take? You know.
Oh, yeah.
You love that song. To win your love for me.
And Kenny G can play that now.
I like the piano too. I think
Yeah,
the
me too.
piano is incredible too.
I think anybody who has that talent of being able to play an instrument, my heart goes out to you. My kids, some of them play good.
My sister can play the flute. Shout out to you, Erica. I love you. I know you better be watching this, girl. I'm gonna get you. She's a phenomenal flute player.
My daughter can play the flute.
Oh my God.
I remember we got her that open hole flute, and she played it, and Erica plays the flute very well.
What is this?
Shannon plays the...
What is this?
Part of what you do. Shannon plays the trumpet very well.
She's being sarcastic. She's a horrible trumpet player.
She got first chair.
I beat out Preston. Preston, if you're watching this, I know I didn't deserve that first chair. At least let me have that moment of shine. Made me feel like something.
Well, we're going to go eat now. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It should be somewhere right there in your right-hand corner.
And we'll be doing a lot more of these. We'll call this our Yes Girl Yes Talk. So we'll just be having these girl talks. So we'll do a lot more of these. But if you have suggestions on what you think we should discuss, next time we have our, sipping our wine and, talk, let us know in the comments down below.
All right, we're going to go now. Go get you some of that Barefoot Sweet Red.
Yes, get you some,
Sangria.
honey.
Go get you
Or
some.
martini.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, loves.
Bye-bye.